Where is my chalk?
It's Maleo in a pieces feed.
Okay. Good morning, class.
Morning, madam.
How are you?
Alright, thank you.
Alright, so today is 22nd of October 2021. Yes?
Yes.
And today we are going to look at a computer. Our lesson today is about computer. About computer. So a computer, we are going to look at the definition of a computer. But before we go any further, do anyone know the definition of a computer before we proceed? Yes?
Computer is an electronic device which allows input, processing, and storage of data, and gives out information. Thank you. And adding on that, a computer is an electronic device which allows input of data, output, processing data, storage for future use. These computers, they allow users to input their data into that computer. After inputting it, they process that data, then they output that data for future use. So we have many places that use computers for those tasks we have mentioned. Among those places we have schools. In schools they use computers. Like in the bursars offices, they use computers to store your whatever's, your data, your school fees, your whatever's. They use computers. Also secretaries, when making exams, they also use computers. Another place we have the banks. Also in banks they use computers for keeping that money that you put in banks. They use computers. What else? You want to give us one? Okay.
Hospitals.
In hospitals, thank you. Also in hospitals, they use computers to store patients' information.
At the
airport, thank you. Airports, they also use computers. So those computers perform different tasks, as we have seen. So we are going to look at the classification of those computers. Classification of those computers. Those computers are available in different shapes, sizes, weight. Due to the different shapes and sizes, also they perform different tasks. So among those computers, we have the computers that differ in sizes. They are different from those ones that differ from shape, and also they're all different. You may find that a laptop is different from a laptop. It is a personal computer. Mainly it is used for these students. You move with your computer, you do your work at everywhere you want. But a laptop is different from computers they use in hospitals. It is also different from a computer they use at the airport. They are not the same. They perform different tasks. So these computers are classified into different shapes, size, and weights. Okay? Are we together, class?
Yes.
All right. So under the classification of computers, we have the classified into various classes. Include classification by process. We have classification by purpose. There are those ones that I've told you. Classification by size, okay?
they differ from different sizes. Classification by processing power. We have looked at them. So those are the classification of computers. We are going also to see the characteristics of those computers. Okay? We are going to see the characteristics of these computers. Characteristics of computers. So among the characteristics, there are many. Should one give us one?
Speedy.
Thank you. Computers are speedy. Computers are speedy. You see these computers, before these computers came, people were using their hands to do different work. But nowadays they use computers. So speed means these computers, they have speed. You can do many things in small time. You may find that you are typing exams. Instead of using a full day typing these exams, you will use hours to type the exams for the whole school. So computers have speed in processing or in performing their work. That is one. Another one? Yes? Storage. Thank you. These computers have enough storage to protect the information or the data that installed in. They have enough storage. You can store many information on computers. You may find that you have many storages. You have music in that computer. You have your database in your computers. You have images, many. So it has the big storage. You can store many information as you want. Another one, yes?
Accuracy.
Thank you. Accuracy. These computers are also accurate when performing their tasks. You may find that we people, we can make mistakes. Like as I'm teaching, I can make a mistake when I'm teaching you. But computers, they are accurate. It is hard for a computer to make a mistake. So it is not found that to find that the computer has made a mistake. So they are always accurate when performing tasks. Okay. Another one, we have automation. Automation. These computers are automatic. They were made automatic. They like, you cannot say that I have to bring supervisors, I have to bring managers to manage the computers or to supervise the computers when performing tasks. No. Only the user of a computer start using your computer. For them, they are automatic. They don't use those people that should guide them or what. No. Yes. So those are the characteristics of what? Of a computer. Okay, let's proceed. Let's look at computer hardware. Computer hardware. So the term computer hardware refers to the tangible parts of a computer system, that is the physical equipment of the computer. Yes? So, in short, hardware, they are those devices that are connected to a computer. They form a computer. They are the ones that make a computer. They are tangible parts of a computer. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes. So we are going to mention them. We are going to mention those tangible parts of a computer. we have one is a keyboard. A keyboard is a hardware, is tangible. You can touch and feel it. A keyboard, and for this one, it is used for typing. It is used for typing. Okay, so let's proceed. We've been looking at the computer hardwares, and we've talked of a keyboard. Remember, a keyboard is under input devices. So among the input devices, we said we have a keyboard, that is one. So one should give us another device. Yes,
we have a joystick.
A joystick. A joystick. This is also an input device, which is also used in inserting data in a computer. You can use this joystick in case you don't have a mouse on laptop. Like for those who are using laptops, you can use this joystick. Are we together?
Yes.
We have also, what else?
A mouse.
A mouse, yes. This mouse also, it is used mainly for pointing. When you're typing, for moving your cursor on a computer, you can use a mouse. A mouse is also an input hardware. So we are going to see also that these ones are input hardwares. So we are going to see also the output devices. And the output devices, we want to see those devices that helps a user on a computer to output information, to bring out information, that brings out information to final users. So I want the examples from you. Examples. Yes, give us one.
Printer.
A printer. A printer. This one, is used to print out information on hard copies. Those papers you see, like we drew end of year exams. We use printers to print those exams on papers. So a printer is an example of an output device. That is one. Another one. Yes, Tuvoka. Monitor. A monitor is also an output device. For that one, a monitor is a screen. Is a screen of a computer where you view your information. When you're typing your data in a computer, it's a monitor that helps you to display that data for you. That is also an output device. Yes? Are we together, class?
Yes.
Should anyone give us another example? Yes? Speakers. So I think all of you have ever been to any place where there is loud music. Yes? So that loud music is being played on a computer, not in speakers. That loud music is played in a computer, but it's that monitor, that it's the speaker that brings out that sound you hear through these speakers from a computer. So these speakers are also among the examples of output devices. We also storage devices. I think you had a question, but it's okay. It's okay. Yes. All right. So we are proceeding with the storage. Storage as also a computer hardware. So among down storage, we have, it is categorized in two. We have secondary storage, and also we have primary storage. So this secondary storage, this one, it helps the user to keep data for a long time, or you can keep your data for a very long time, up to the time you will want to use that data. This secondary storage. So we are going to look at the examples of secondary storage, and I want the answers from you. Yes.
We have ROM.
ROM, it stands for read-only memory. So for this ROM, you input, it stores data. It stores like many data, a lot of data at once, and it can store this data for a long period till you want to use that data. It cannot delete itself unless you want to delete that data out, that information, then you will delete it out. But if you still want that data in your computer, you can leave it in ROM. It can never go out. This is ROM. It stores data for a long period of time in a computer, and it stands for read-only memory. Another one, yes?
Memory card.
A memory card. A memory card. This is also among the secondary storage devices. This memory card, you store your data, you store your information on this memory card. It is free. You can move with it. You insert it in your phone. You view your information, or you can put it in whatever in cameras everywhere. You can move it with it. A memory card. It also stores data for a long period of time. Another example of secondary storage, yes.
Flash disk.
A flash disk. A flash disk. This one is also like a memory card, but for its storage, it is bigger than a memory card, and it is used in computers mainly. These flash disks, they are used in computers mainly. They also store a lot of information on them for your future use. They can store your data for a long period of time. Another one, yes?
CD-ROM.
CD-ROM. This one also can store data for a long period of time, and it is inserted in the what? The DVDs. DVDs, you insert your CD in this DVD. Like, you can store many things on that CD. Like, you can install music, films. So if you want to view that information on your CD, you have to insert it in a DVD. Then you view your films. Another one, Yes.
Floppy disk.
Floppy disk. Floppy disk is also a secondary storage device. It also performs the same task like these disks we have said that we have looked about. So I think let's see the primary storage. This has been the secondary storage. Then we have the primary storage. So primary storage, these ones, for them, they don't store data for a long period of time. You have to make sure that if you want to use if you want that information, you use it at that very time. But in case of any power interruption, data goes off. Your data goes off with this primary storage. So what are the examples of primary storage? Yes?
We have a random access memory.
Random access memory. RAM. This random access memory, yes, as we said that for it, it doesn't store data for a long period of time. Like if you're in a computer, you're typing your data, so it stores your data for that period of time when you're using it. So in case power goes off or there is any interruption or collapsing of a machine, your data disappears. You cannot view that data because it cannot store that data for a long period of time. So that is RAM. And I think it is the only one we have in primary storage. Yes? Thank you. Okay, thank you for your attention. Thank you for your attention. With all that, thank you. And we are going to stop from here. We shall start from there next time. Thank you. But before, is there anyone with a question before we conclude? We've all understood, yes?
Yes.
Thank you. So we shall start from there next day.